What's good, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to charge for junk removal, and I'm also going to be taking you guys with me to make over $800 with our box truck.
Ain't about me average. I just pick up the phone, keep counting and adding, keep counting and stacking.
Alright guys, let's get right into it. I don't want to waste any time. So we like to keep our pricing for junk removal very simple so that the customer can understand and that it never gets confusing. So for junk removal, we charge based on the amount of space that we fill in our equipment. Simply put, there are a few variables and factors that you should think about, like your location, your business expenses, and your dump fees. For a 1/4 of a box truck load, we charge $200. For a half box truck load, we charge $400. For a 3/4 load, we charge $600. And for a full, we charge $800. Now, the reason why we do this is, as I said before, we like to keep our pricing simple. When we first started this off, we started with a pickup truck. So we priced by the pickup truck load just to keep it very simple. Whenever you're talking to a customer on the phone, you don't want to have to think about each item and how much you're going to charge for each singular item. We're going to give you a price based on the amount of space that we think we're going to fill in the equipment. Now, the great thing about charging like this is it puts you in a position to where if you, let's say you do go to a job and you thought maybe it would just be a half load, but it turns out to be a 3/4 load. If you told the customer up front ahead of time, they would know that you're going to be charging them slightly more because it went over the amount of space. And also, I've come to find out that the amount of space that you fill in your equipment kind of correlates with how heavy the load is going to be, which is why as our load gets fuller, we charge more money. Now, there's a few cases where you should tweak your pricing. For instance, when there's loads full of, let's say, concrete bricks or dirt that are really heavy, I wouldn't recommend charging your same rates that you would for your regular box truck loads, because those loads are going to cost you way more at the landfill. Also, for commercial work like that job where we made $1,000 in a day with the box truck, or the one where we made $4,000, we charged a lot more for the box truck loads because of the difficulty and the weight of the job. As I've said before, make sure you keep your price simple. Whenever you start to scale and you want to have other people do the work, or you want to have contractors doing it, having simple pricing structure makes it so much easier. I'm telling you guys, that's how we charge, guys. We charge based on the amount of space that we fill in our equipment. And we have a 14-foot box truck, so you could do the same thing with a pickup truck or a trailer. And also, just a disclaimer, I live in North Carolina, so my rates and your rates may be different. Now that we got how to price and junk removal out the way, we're about to go ahead and head to the job. We're going to be doing a clear out for one of the realtors that we work for, and we're going to be charging them $800 for a box truck load. Right now, our estimate is only for one box truck load, but we'll see for sure when we get there. Y'all know how that goes, so we'll pick back up there. All right, guys, we just arrived at the job. Just picked up my brother. You already know who this is. I'm gonna go ahead and put his channel right there. Make sure y'all subscribe. So as I told y'all before, we're gonna be doing a full clear out box truck load. We got this job from a realtor that Abre is friends with. I stress it to you guys to make sure that you guys make personal connections, because these are the jobs that we get that are free leads. We didn't pay anything to get this job, so yeah, let's go do our initial walkthrough. Let's get it. Okay. Nothing crazy. Nothing JB and BR ain't gonna knock out. That's funny. BR. Are they playing? Oh, the heat on in here too. Might be more than a we gonna have to make it fit though. Does the power work? Oh, the power works in the heat zone, guys. Oh. oh yeah, this is definitely more than a box truck load. Make sure when you get to the job, that when you first get there, that you do a walkthrough. After doing our initial walkthrough, we realized that this job is definitely looking like 2.5 box truck loads. So I just sent the updated invoice over to our realtor, and we're gonna be making $1,880 on this job. So just like that, $1,880. Also, just a tip, make sure when you're talking to customers on the phone, don't never give hard quotes over the phone, because you kind of never know till you get there. So what we do is we give like a range of how much we think it's going to be. For clear outs, we always tell customers that it's usually going to be 1 to 2 box truck loads, just so they can know ahead of time, and we can give them a range so that there's no issue if it requires more space. So yeah, just free game for y'all. All right, about halfway through the first load, we're gonna try something different today. We're gonna be answering some questions because you guys have so many questions and we're not able to personally respond to all of them, so we're going to answer them for the many throughout this video. Antonio Gutierrez 3533, put it right there. Howdy brother, I have an LLC and I want to start marketing my junk removal business, but I'll be using rental U-Hauls. Do I still need to acquire general liability insurance, or can I just get by with insuring the rental? Please help. Technically, either way, if you have an LLC and you're operating under your business, you do need to have general liability insurance. Technically. Now, when we first started doing junk removal, we didn't have insurance. Probably shouldn't say that, but we didn't. I would recommend having insurance no matter what, because you never know what happens. And if you're using a box truck that's a rental, that's added risk in there because it's not even your vehicle. So yes, if you're using U-Haul rentals to do the work, you still do need general liability insurance.
All right, guys, I got a comment from Michael Smaller 7183, and he said, "Don't you need a receipt for your taxes?" All right, guys. So if Josh hasn't told you already, you can use Found Banking, and basically they keep track of all your transactions. And so at the end of the year, they take out how much you need for your taxes to pay. So
yeah, and I'll be leaving a link down below in the description for Found Banking. And I guess this isn't obvious, but it'll be really hard to keep up with all of your receipts for the whole year. So all you have to do is have either accounting software or, like we said, Found Banking, where they keep track of your transactions, and you'll never need a receipt because you'll have digital ones. So yeah, let's keep working. We'll do some more questions throughout the way later. Yeah. Yes, sir. We are knocking it out. Man, I must say, guys, the business has been going well. It's the slow season, but we have been consistently working. And I know y'all seen we haven't been recording like that, but as life goes on, I just feel like I have more and more responsibility. So we've been really busy lately, but we've really been putting in that work behind the scenes. All right, first load complete. That took us 2 hours and 14 minutes. There is hella stuff in that house, but we were able to get all of the big stuff. I'm gonna go ahead to the landfill and unload this. First dump fee, $69. Ouch! Now let's unload this. Guys, we just finished unloading, and as I told y'all before, we're gonna be answering some questions throughout the video. This one is coming from PWeezy1111. What's a good place to look for a box truck? We got this box truck from U-Haul Used Truck Sales, and we got this box truck for $8,800. Or was it $500? $8,500. Got this box truck for $8,500. I recommend looking on U-Haul because they sell their old box trucks for pretty low rates. So yeah, and there's one pulling up beside us right now. So yeah, all right, well, let's get back to the second half of this load. We are back for the second half of the job, and the client that we're doing the job for just stopped by and confirmed that they're okay with the pricing for the 2 box truck loads and a half. So it's confirmed we're gonna be making $1,800 on this job. Let's get it. Now, I'll be honest, we got a good amount of stuff left, so we're gonna be here for a minute, but you know, for $1,800 it's well worth it. We're definitely gonna profit well on this job, so let's knock out this garage as fast as possible. Niggas had me going back for mad long. Great progress. We just got to scoop all of this stuff. If you're ever doing home clear outs, make sure you get you a snow shovel, man. I don't know what we would do without these. On to the next room. Honestly, the kitchen usually be the worst part because it'd be so many bags and they'd be very heavy. There's so many heavy plates in here, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. He's not okay right now. He's not okay.
Yeah, I remember Black Ops 1, just Black Ops. Crawling through the thing like that.
Oh, do you have a knife?
Oh, wow.
I feel like right now is a good time to answer another question while we got you guys here. This one is coming from E. Allison DR8TV. Sometimes them names be crazy. But alright, how should I get started if I have a pickup truck? Just recently did a video on this. If you just have a pickup truck, I recommend starting as an independent contractor, getting on the gig apps and getting a feel for this type of work. We also just recently did a video for the best apps to make money with a pickup truck. It was part 2 to the first one, so make sure y'all check those 2 videos out. Those are some of the apps that we use now, but that's what I would recommend you do if you just have a pickup truck. Start with the gig apps. If you like doing the type of work and there's enough demand in your area, maybe you can start your own business. Kitchen done. That alone took us like 30 minutes. Kitchens are the worst part. Now we're at the end of this job. We literally only have a dresser, a closet, and then whatever's outside. Man, when I tell y'all we are pooped, we finished it up. We were here all day. We were here for like 4.5 hours total of work time. But we finished it out. If you guys were wondering how we accept payments, we use House Call Pro to send out our invoice and to accept card payments. If you guys are interested in getting started on House Call Pro, I'll leave a link down below in the description. For now, we're finna go ahead and unload, show y'all the last dump fee, and end this video out. We just got finished unloading the second load. That dump fee was $87, which puts us at a total of $156 in dump fees today. I don't have any more words for you guys. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Ain't about me average. I just pick up the phone, keep counting and adding, keep counting and stacking. I made the money appear like this shit was some magic. Stay down, big rage, and one day you might get the key to the Aston. When I walk in the store, they gon' show me.